Today's subject is how to generate power with your overhead smash. If you're a doubles player, for sure you need this shot. Even singles players, you don't want to blow it. You want to put the ball away when you have the opportunity. So if you're not getting the power you want, what could be the reasons? Number one, you may be letting the ball get behind you. If you don't move your feet on an overhead right away, because remember, on a lob, the ball's hit generally slow. You don't want to react like the ball. You got to get your feet moving. So you don't want the ball to get behind you. You want to make sure you can hit the ball out in front. That's number one why you may not be getting power. Number two, you may be letting the ball drop too much, too low. If the ball's too low, if you can't get your arm fully extended because you want to snap your forearm and wrist, the forearm and wrist snap into the overhead, and you want your arm fully extended when you hit that shot. So you may be hitting it too low. That's the other reason. But here's a tip I want you to try. There's one other thing, and that could be you're not turning the upper body. You're not rotating the upper body enough. You know, many players like to point at the overhead. You know, they use the finger point. And what happens is, see, here I can show you from the back maybe. If I'm facing the net in my ready position and somebody hits a lob over me, I can point at the ball without really turning my shoulders. So what I want you to do is cradle the racket with your left hand. Okay, so, and when you see the lob go up, turn with your left hand on the racket like this as you start to come back with the racket. That's going to make sure that you turn the upper body, that you coil the upper body. Then you can uncoil into the overhead smash. So you're here, now the racket's going to come back. It's almost like you're pointing with your elbow, and then you let the non-hitting arm, my left arm, just naturally unfold, and then this left arm is going to stop, and that enables the shoulder to stop, and the forearm and the wrist can go out, can really snap into the overhead. It's basically the same motion as your serve. You know, so you think about a toss, you toss the ball on your serve, and where does the left arm go? It comes down into the body. Once the left arm stops, now the shoulders are coming around, and then the hitting shoulder stops, and that really allows the arm to go out like a whip and snap into the shot. So that's what you want to think about when you're out practicing your overheads. Turning that upper body, cradle the throat of the racket with that left hand, and just let that arm kind of unfold into the shot and just stop that front shoulder right before contact so the hitting arm can really snap out. So let me demo that for you, and I'll show you in slow motion some of the fine points of that. Okay, here's a couple of overheads in real time. And now you're going to see one here in slow motion. And notice how the left hand stays, it cradles the racket as I bring it back. By keeping that left hand on, it really helps you turn those shoulders. You're coiling your body right now so that you can uncoil and generate some power. Okay, I take a good step there into the overhead. And notice here where the left arm is. From this point, the left arm will fold down as the tape rolls, starting to fold down there. At this point, the hitting shoulder has stopped, and now the forearm and wrist can snap into the overhead. Okay, here's a couple in real time from the rear. And once again in slow motion, you'll see the left hand cradles the racket as I turn the shoulders. That gives you nice rotation of the shoulders. Now I can uncoil. There's the left arm folding down, and the forearm and wrist snap into the overhead smash. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and check out my website in the description box below. I've got 8 different courses that can really help you take your game up a notch. All the best and happy hitting. Take care.